Okay.
And it's DK related.
Oh, so I'm gonna win, is what you're saying?
Not necessarily. You don't know what it is.
Flightsy also has a
Trivia, I think
trivia round for us that's live.
Maybe we don't need a topic tonight. We can just do games all night.
I'm trying to put us a nice announcement in the content feed channel real quick.
What's that?
Sam,
game
you're
called?
quiet. Oh, because we can't hear you. You are not coming through at all.
Dang it, I forgot the name of that game. Action streamer led fire game together. Hi, me on Discord, Blaz3 guy. I don't remember. I don't know what half of what you're saying is, but hi. Oh no, we got bots.
I don't know how to kick them off from where we're at.
You can't. You got to do it from.
Hello.
There you go.
You need a
Now we can hear you.
moderator.
Yeah, there's a whole like thing with you can't change your mic once the recording starts, I guess.
Oh,
and
lame.
it was trying to use my
Lame.
capture card as a mic again. So
Well, don't do that.
yeah, it doesn't work.
I like when it tries to use my capture card as a webcam.
Oh, geez, yeah.
It's like, let me just show your screen.
Yep. When there's nothing even connected to it.
Exactly. We should be good though. I think we. I put it out there. Sam, did you make your list?
I do have a list. It's one of those weeks where I just am like, okay, let me go to price charting, and I'm like, oh, here's a list. I didn't use this before.
You pooped a list out like I did.
Well, I just sometimes I make a list, like on the off week, and then I just keep it. The cookies keep it for me.
Are you like Flightsy, where you just have like a? He has
Backlog.
So open my notebook.
Well, I don't have like multiple lists. But
he's
I usually have one.
He was telling us the other. He's like, I've actually got like 12 lists made out just for occasions.
I like to keep one in the chamber. Okay.
As one does.
We'll have to mention because since Dan wasn't here last week when Flightsy did this, but Flightsy's been writing a column, and we've been releasing it around 9 o'clock, like when we go to record this show.
Yeah.
So we've been calling it out in the show that to go read it. Today's column article is on summer games done quick.
Nice.
Ooh.
I kind of forgot that was going on.
Yeah, I did too. Flightsy reminded me because I had to read his article. Must read all the articles as the editor. And skim through the first looks. I'm not going to sit and watch first look for 45 minutes for a game I already played.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. Well, let me know when you guys are ready and we can.
I'm ready. I finished my list of literally just games that popped into my head right now because I have no creative thoughts at the moment.
I tried to create. I think it's a pretty creative list. It has a theme at least.
So I bought a Fire Emblem Path of Radiance guide tonight with the poster in it for $40.
Oh my god!
That's wow.
I think it's like
That's a
$100
steal.
guide.
Yeah.
It's one of like, I think I'm down to like 12 guides that I need. I'm like slowly narrowing it down.
For
of course,
what?
I almost have every Nintendo Power branded player's guide.
What?
Yeah.
What are you missing?
Like all like Chrono Trigger and
Oh, okay.
all like I'm getting down to pretty much the expensive ones, minus Earthbound because I stole that one out of the local.
I don't know what happened to all my old guides. I used to have quite a few.
Yeah.
I had about 25 guides from being a kid, and just because I used to, instead of buying the magazines, like I would buy a guide because they used to be
Yeah.
like $7.50, $10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I would just talk my mom and dad, be like, "Oh, I don't have the game, but I'll just read this guide, and I can kind of just pretend
Get the
I'm
guide
playing
before
the
the game.
game." I would do that sometimes and just read through the guide
That's awesome.
in hopes that I would get the game someday. But
I tell you what, guides are, it's crazy what they're doing because like that, just the fact that I still had the maps inside that Morrowind guide I had made it insanely more valuable when I turned it in, exchanged it. And I was like, who's going to want a Morrowind guide? Apparently, a lot of people.
I picked up some guide. It was a Final Fantasy guide, I think, and like it had a half a notebook of like some guy's handwritten notes in it, and I was like, "This is actually kind of cool." Like I
That
like
is kinda
getting
cool.
stuff like this, so you can like read back through what people were doing and thinking about when they were playing games. But
We
It
got
is
somebody
not
saying
working
not
on
working
YouTube.
Yeah.
it's not working on YouTube.
Ooh.
Apparently not.
I mean, it looks like it's working on YouTube for me. It's working on YouTube for me.
I'm wondering why it hasn't been starting. Is it just one of the two spots on YouTube? Maybe he's just in the wrong one.
Well, I'm in YouTube right now testing, and it is working for me. So
I'm on YouTube watching you saying that YouTube is working.
Let me see if it's working on mine.
Just hit refresh.
Mark, hit refresh.
Mark.
Yeah,
it's working on mine.
Unplug it and plug it in again.
I mean, it's working on. It's working on the on topic YouTube.
All of YouTube. Wait, are you
unplug and replug in YouTube?
I'm streaming this to both our YouTube channels and my Twitch.
Sure. Really gonna spread out the.
It doesn't. I mean, it just goes to whatever.
Yeah.
Most people are gonna be probably listening to the audio format anyway.
You know what? My test just popped up in here, so maybe it's like a minute or two behind.
Said Flightsy just said, okay, so I guess the waiting and the actual live stream are different. This is stupid.
The waiting?
I'm wondering did you set up a
no, it does that automatically, and I don't know why it does that. I haven't figured that out yet.
It does what?
It creates a scheduled broadcast, but then it starts a live broadcast at the same time. It's like if you go into your dashboard on YouTube, I've been having to delete them out and because it will have like a scheduled show that did never actually take place.
Lame.
So I think it'll put up a deal. It's like waiting. Like
I wonder if that's where Mark was. I wonder if Mark was. Yeah.
Go to the one that says live. That's what I would do.
Or since he's already on Twitch, he can watch it.
Or stay on Twitch. Because it looks like we got 2 people on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch, so that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, watch wherever you can watch. That's fine.
Should we?
Are you ready?
Did you miss?
No, you didn't. You didn't miss anything.
We haven't even started the show yet. We were waiting for you to show up. We got to get our 5th wheel in here.
Who all do we have live? Oh, just Flightsy?
I don't know. I'm not it.
Flightsy, Mark the Merchant, who I think he's in our Discord, but I think it has a different name, but I can't.
Yes, he is.
I can't remember now.
I also can't remember now, but I know. I recognize it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and the other ones were the bots. Okay. Dan, you can, if you ever want to, you can look in the chat and go to public chat, and it shows you the chat for all of the streaming services.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
And I'll keep an eyeball on it.
Yep.
And I'll host.
That's why I was asking if we could kind of spread out the responsibilities last time. Have somebody looking at chat. You can host. I'll handle all the background stuff.
I've got chat up too.
Sam gets to look pretty.
I threw Spider Shan at chat last time, and he did okay.
Yeah. You did all right. I think I handled it okay.
I like the maybe
Maybe.
you could do a little
I
bit better.
mean, I appreciate
all right.
that, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, we all have room to grow.
Uh,
Nobody gets 100. There's always room for improvement. No,
all
I'm
right.
just kidding. It's fine.
Are you ready?
We're just practicing for when we have 200 people in chat. That's all.
That's right.
That's right. Oh, we're still going to be goofballs and screw this all up when there's 200 people watching.
Flightsy's in here giving us the history of his online handles.
Oh my word, too many.
Okay, let's go ahead and start the actual show at 10 minutes, almost 11.
Starting.
Welcome to RetroLogic. I'm your host, Dan Caparello, and we're live again. We keep rolling with the live thing, and I think it's working out okay. As long as somebody can babysit chat, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. If you listen to our pre-show, you know why that's funny. We are RetroLogic. We are a retro gaming podcast, and we have got some hosts on here today. We've got Sam Wagers, we've got John Cummins, and we've got Shannon Eno. We've got me, Dan Caparello, which I already said. But RetroLogic is not just a podcast. It's also It's also a free and friendly and non-toxic Discord community that you can join, full of other gamers and retro gamers and collectors. And there's just, people who like to talk about stuff. Yeah, we keep it non-toxic, we keep it friendly and fun, and we do have serious conversations, but we're not trying to pick fights. We're just talking about our stuff. It's a good place. Probably the best corner of the internet you could find if you don't want to get in fights all the time. But yeah, so that's us, and we're gonna do our show today. Today we're talking about rhythm games. So with the release of Rhythm Heaven Groove last week, figured it would be a nice topic on. But before we get into that, what about some housekeeping? John, what do we got going on for On Topic Retro and our Discord challenge this week?
Okay, so we just wrapped up Super Mario Galaxy. I don't know. No, we did not have winners yet for the last RetroLogic show. So our winners for that contest were Flightsy. He won the most stars collected. He actually tied with Savannah the Hyena Queen and Galacticoopa, but we did a drawing of all three of them, and he won the random drawing between the three.
How many stars?
242.
Max. He got all of them. All right, maxed out.
That's how they tied.
Sick.
It'd be really random if they got like 180 and they all tied.
That was gonna say, yeah, but that's why I wanted to know.
And then Tim picked a random number from the Nintendo dads because they kind of hijacked our contest a little ways in and provided some more prizes. He picked the number 66, and then we had the informant got 64 stars. Ooh. He was trying to be funny because it's 64. Nice. And he ended up winning he was closest to the 66. So he was the winner for that prize.
Very good.
And then the last winner was just the lotto. So whoever submitted a submission to me whatsoever, in fact, it was kind of funny because SNES's Life won it with his submission of 3 stars.
Played for 10 minutes.
That's all you got to do. Yeah.
Hey, show you.
It's just for the funsies.
So yeah, nice. We wrapped that up. We did a show that should be in everybody's feeds already. I had Flightsy on and Savannah, and we talked a lot about Mario Galaxy. That show went way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, you had Savannah on?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Good deal.
And then the new contest that I just announced today is a very special. This is the first time I've done this. We're doing a black box challenge. This is all NES black box games. Say that 5 times fast. And the way that I've set this up is it's a point system. There's a leaderboard. There's 3 games. I chose Mario Bros, the arcade game for NES. I chose Ice Climbers, and then I chose Urban Champion.
Because he hates us. That's why he chose
Well,
Urban Champion.
all of these games have a simple progression of just going to the next stage.
So
or
it's
the
just
next
those
level.
specific games?
It's those 3 games,
Okay.
and you get a point for every stage. I guess in Super Mario they're called, or in Mario Bros they're called phases. In Ice Climbers they're mountains, and in Urban Champions they are rounds.
Ice
I
Climbers
believe.
is so hard.
So you basically get a point when you submit your score. You get a point for whatever level you made it to in all 3 of those games, and whoever has the most points, so whoever has played this game the most to get to the highest rounds on all 3 of these games will be the winner. And then there's also a lotto this time around as well, so if you just make a submission you have a chance to win $10 again.
Sweet. Great.
I did the math. There's I think it's 269 points possible. That's if somebody 100% completes these games.
Someone's
Essentially,
going to do it. Someone always does.
yeah. There's 99 levels to Mario Bros. There's 32 mountains in Ice Climbers, and there's 138 rounds in Urban Champion. So,
If somebody even makes it through half those mountains and Ice Climbers,
I'm just
bow to
wondering
them.
if there's going to be. I wonder if there's anybody that can make it to round 138 in Urban Champion as well.
yeah, that too.
Because I think after 99 it actually goes to like an alphanumeric like combination because it can only do 2 like it only has 2 digits. So like I'll have to, if somebody goes past 99, I'm gonna have to look up how that works to figure out where they actually are at.
All right. Well, if you're listening and you want to do some of that, you can join the Discord. All you got to do is join the Discord and not be a jerk, and you can come hang out and play some Black Box NES with us.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Adam to announce that he'll be doing this on original hardware.
Yeah. Don't threaten him with a good time.
That's right.
I would be really surprised if Adam did not own all 3 of these games.
I'm sure he does. He may not have Urban Champion because it's kind of one of those like, nah. But the other 2 for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if you're an NES collector like him, you have to have all the black box games, right?
That's true. Yeah, it's kind of a necessity.
I would think so. And in their 5-screw format. But anyway, that's what we're doing.
Good stuff. Sam, have you been streaming anything lately?
Armored Core 2. So I'm about
sweet.
halfway through Armored Core 2 at present. So I've done some of the arena challenges off stream, but all the missions have been on YouTube.
Okay, awesome. Good. Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty much all we got for the intro of the show.
We got one more thing. Yes, I forgot. Just wanted to mention that the Flightsy has been putting out a column bi-weekly to go with the show as kind of like a companion piece.
Nice.
And this week he did a piece on summer games done quick. So for anyone interested, you can go to the On Topic Retro Substack and find that article. It should be out there. I'll also have it posted in the Discord after we get off of here.
John, we need to link to the Substack on our actual website.
We do.
So
I do post it everywhere. Like I'll post it on Blue Sky and Twitter.
Yeah,
as well,
but the website's kind of like a landing page for every single thing that we do. So I feel like that should probably be on there too. Just send me a link to it, and I'll make a fancy little deal for it.
Sounds good.
I wish we could get a feed, but I think we tried that and it wasn't really possible. But
yeah,
we'll get that on there. We'll just get a link on there and we can link to it. It's fine. Just a place for people to find it. Yeah, awesome. Great. Then yeah, without further ado, let's jump into also thanks Flightsy for doing that for us. That's super cool. Flightsy, one of our oldest and one of the OG RetroLogic fans. Love having him around, love when he submits stuff, and just one of the many guys you can come hang out with at the RetroLogic Discord. I really pushed in the Discord tonight. I don't know why. It's fine. You don't have to.
He's probably the youngest member of our media team, but probably the oldest soul.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Okay, Price is Retro. Let's go. If this is your first time playing Price is Retro, this is how we play. I'm going to list off 4 or 5 games, and everybody else is going to guess how much those games are worth in total. Everybody has their own list, and everybody guesses on each other's lists, and whoever guesses right or the closest on the most lists wins the game. But you got to watch out for the Rampage crew. They all have their own methods of guessing. I don't have it in front of me, so unless John has it in front of him.
No, I'm joking. So Poltergeist, he guesses 300 every time.
Mm-hmm.
Deus Guess Machina guesses the average of all of our guesses. And then we have Leonard, the dinosaur, who guesses the roughly MRP value of games at their respective release times.
Sweet. Yeah, great. Good stuff. Pretty straightforward. You can guess along with us. You can also submit a list for us to guess on if you want to. You can do it live in chat during our show, or you can submit it ahead of time. Just hit one of us up in Discord and we will show you how to do it. And then, yeah, so we can go ahead and jump in. Let me just pull up my thing here. And why don't we start with Sam tonight?
Okay. My list is all complete in box. These are all disc games. And I'll say the theme when I'm done. But we have Incredible Crisis for the PlayStation. And again, that's complete in box. They all are. Galarians for the PlayStation. Disney Sports Basketball for the GameCube. And Ghost Squad for the Wii.
What was that third one? GameCube?
Disney Sports Basketball.
Okay.
So these are all games developed by Polygon Magic. So it's a shared developer. They did a lot of arcade games with Sega back in the day.
Yeah.
And also ports, like Ghost Squad.
Ghost Squad's a good one. Okay. John, you go ahead and guess first.
I think I'm going to do 180.
Okay. I'm going to go 415.
Okay, well, I think I'm going way under then. I must be missing something with one of these, but I have 125.
Okay, well, you're all missing something because the total is $1,207.76.
Yeah.
All right, what did I miss?
Did I
What one
still
of those
win?
is crazy.
You had the highest guess, and
Yeah.
I believe you're above the ghost. I believe you're above the dinosaur. So
Like
yes,
the only one of those
you
I
would take the
know,
round.
the only one of those I know that I guessed really high on was Disney Sports Basketball. I know that's like a
Well, you didn't
$300
guess high
game.
enough because it's more than your entire guess.
Oh,
What?
Lord
Oh,
almighty.
gosh.
Yeah,
Disney
I knew it was
Sports
high.
Basketball for the GameCube, complete in box. Price charting currently has at $998.75.
Shut up.
That's no. What?
It's more than like Gotcha Force or like
Yep.
Hyperdrift.
Yep.
Is it really that good of a
Skateboarding.
game?
No.
No.
I can't imagine.
Wild.
It's been I think we featured it on Prices Retro before, but it's just one of those that you never think.
Well,
but it
Who
has
is
been,
buying this?
So at its peak price, complete in
We
box, was in 2024 at just under $1,400. If you look at their actual chart.
yeah.
This
Okay.
has got to be some kind
All-
of like
all
spoof
of-
or something.
All of the Disney sports games are pretty high. Like soccer's 50, football's 200, but basketball is by far. Sheesh.
Wow.
So for the
Okay.
remainder of the list, Incredible Crisis for the PlayStation, $79.72. Galarians for the PlayStation, $116.88. And Ghost Squad for the Wii, $12.41.
Yeah.
Which is actually probably higher than I would have guessed for it.
I
I'm
like
pretty
how
sure it was
Dan
like $5 when I bought it.
Dan won the round, but he was off by more than what his guess was.
Yes.
He was off by $792, but still won the round.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's classic Prices Retro.
This
Let's
is,
go.
yes. You got
Love
us.
Wow.
Zing. All right. Okay, John, you have the next list.
Okay. So I have a list of 4 games. They're all complete in box. The first game is Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix Bundle for the GameCube.
Okay.
The second game is Guitar Hero World Tour for the PlayStation 3.
Is that the game only or the bundle?
The game only.
Okay. World Tour
Yes.
for which console?
PS3.
Okay.
All right. The next game is Elite Beat Agents for the Nintendo DS.
Classic.
And then the last game is Taiko Drum Master with Drum for the PlayStation 2.
I have the first guess, and I'm going to say 240.
240. Okay.
I can go next. I have 220.
220. Sam, where are you at?
Maybe because of the included peripherals, I'm a little higher. I'm gonna go 310.
All right. So the total of my lot is $178.97.
Oh.
So
Retail might have gotten it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, got to see with the dyno.
What did Shannon? What was your guess again?
220.
Okay, so you would have beat me anyway.
Yeah, so the dyno takes this. He was only $16 off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tricky.
Good old Leonard. Leonard is like I don't know if it's because we're running out of like the high dollar games, like to try to trick
It's a
people.
shark.
But
Shark.
Leonard
It's
is
just
like kind of taking over the prices.
Yeah, he really has been.
It's tough because the high dollar games are usually pretty infamous. Like,
Yeah,
so-
most of us know what they're going to be
Yeah.
valued at, so
Right.
it's hard to trick
Well,
somebody on that. But yeah,
Apparently, you could throw in a Disney sports game for the GameCube and fool me.
Yep.
yeah, that one kind of came out of left field. No one knew what that one was.
I knew it a little bit.
Well,
Okay.
you know it's when you know it's expensive, but you're like, yeah, it's like $300, and then it's
Right.
actually like
I didn't even know it was that.
I didn't even know it was that.
I thought it was just a cheapie because that's one I haven't looked at. Okay, so Dance.
Flightsy in the chat. Leonard is on a hot streak.
He
Yeah,
is.
yes.
We gotta burn it down.
Okay, so the breakdown is Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix Bundle for the GameCube complete in box, $99.50. So that's the bulk of it there. Guitar Hero World Tour for the PlayStation 3 complete in box is $11.24. And then Elite Beat Agents Nintendo DS complete in box, $24.99. And Taiko Drum Master with Drum for the PlayStation 2 complete in box, $43.24.
I thought that'd be way higher.
Yeah, I went a little high on that one too.
I thought that'd be
I-
high.
I think I have the Mario Dance Mix.
Yeah,
in
Mario
box
Dance Mix I
with
knew
the
was up there, but Taiko I thought would be up there too. I don't know.
yeah. For some reason, I thought Elite Beat Agents was more too.
That's pretty reasonable to get a hold of and definitely worth playing.
Yeah, Elite Beat Agents is the best deal in gaming right now. High quality for a low.
I don't know. What's the game around here that we always advertise?
Clock.
Codename Steam. I
Codename
guarantee
Steam.
it's still $7.
Let's go.
That's going to be the best deal.
All day. You can get one sealed for $10.
Hey, I already brought up Ghost Squad.
Ghost
on
Squad,
That is
another
true.
one.
Yeah, $10
Classic.
usually.
It's apparently 12 now.
Yeah.
Okay, it went up.
Worth every penny and then some. A bargain at twice the price. All right, good
who's
stuff.
next?
So I have one and Leonard has one. Okay. And then I'll do my list next. So my list has no theme whatsoever. If you can come up with one while I'm listing them off, that'd be fun. So the first game is Little King's Story on Wii, complete in box. The next one is Donkey Kong Jungle Beat Bongos Bundle for GameCube. These are all complete in box. The next one is Happy Birthdays for Nintendo Switch, complete in box. And the last one is Mushroom Men Rise of the Fungi for the Nintendo DS, complete in box.
I think I have to go first.
Yes, you do.
Let's see
Yes,
here.
because your last list is next.
I have 180.
Okay. And Sam,
165.
another number. Good. And John?
I'm going to go 220.
Okay. So, somebody is within $1
Wow.
of being right on. So the total value of this lot is 165.37.
Wow.
And Flightsy has the theme. The theme is charming, somewhat odd games on Nintendo consoles. Yeah, I would say so. Maybe with like weird names. Maybe like something about odd naming conventions in there as well. But these are all games that that do have like I have some kind of affinity for, either ironically or otherwise. Mushroom Men Rise of the Fungi is a DS counterpart to a very, very good Wii game, Mushroom Men for the Wii, which is also extremely inexpensive and worth playing. Like a open world, shrunk down mushroom warrior game with crafting and weapons and stuff. Very cool. Anyway, that game's $13. Happy Birthdays on Nintendo Switch is a game that every time I see it, I laugh at the name because I don't
That
understand.
game is so random.
I don't. Why is it called that?
Did you play it?
No, I don't want to. I just want to know why it's called
got
Happy Birthdays.
dinosaurs in it.
I see the dinosaur and I see all the random crap, but I don't know.
It's like a crafting game. I bought it for my son. He asked for it.
Why is it called Happy Birthdays?
I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know anything about it.
Me neither. I just want to. I don't want to know anything about it other than why it's called that.
If I remember right, there's a demo for it though, so you guys can all figure out what it's about.
Someone in the chat's gonna tell me, oh, it's this thing, and it makes sense to them, and I'm gonna be like, okay, whatever. Anyway, that game's $28 on Switch. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat Bongo Bundle is $99. And then Little King's Story, which is like a Pikmin sort of, also city building sort of battle game type thing for the Wii. Very cute, very charming. Love it to death. $24.36. So, Sam, I don't think anybody could get closer to that.
Yeah, that was really good.
Well,
Sam took it.
I mean, you could get exact, you know.
Yeah.
We usually don't guess the pennies.
How close were you on the game price individuals?
I think I was high on Mushroom Men. That's a funny sentence. High on Mushroom Men. And low
That's the name of the
on
episode.
what was the one I was?
Jungle Beat?
No, Jungle Beat. I think I was about spot
Right.
on.
Yeah. Happy
And then
Birthdays?
How much was Happy Birthdays?
28.
Okay. I was over on that one too, and then I think I was lower on the fourth one.
Flightsy, what's an ecosystem simulator?
Happy He's talking about Happy Birthdays.
Yep.
Why is it called Happy? That doesn't answer my question, though. That doesn't answer the principal question of the
I
issue.
think he was also answering it in like Jeopardy format in a question.
What is?
What is?
What is?
Okay. So Flightsy also has a list for us.
Well, just a
in
second. I gotta
chat.
go. I gotta do my list yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're-
shoot, gosh, sorry.
That's all right.
I don't know.
Yeah. We're still tied. It's you, me, and
He's
Leonard.
calling you
I know.
out on
Tie
your,
right now.
your
Seriously.
chat monitoring, and now he's just cutting you out of the Prices Retro altogether.
I know. What's up with that?
Hey, first in, first out. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
that's. I get it. I get it.
or last out. I don't know. Whatever. Last in, first out.
Yeah.
What's the acronym for that? Philo.
SHAN.
All right. And after all that, and I'm about to have a DK list, and you're just giving me a hard time, but it might not be what you expect. So my list is in honor in the fact, and the other little game that I have to do as well today. The fact that nobody is even talking about the fact that Nintendo is arguably one of the most important releases that they ever did, turned 45, and that is Donkey Kong Arcade. So Donkey Kong is now 45 years old.
That's right.
So my list is in honor of Donkey Kong Arcade. Here we go. First one is Donkey Kong NES Loose. This is the arcade classics.
Loose.
Not the classic or the Donkey Kong.
The orange
collection.
box.
Yeah, not the orange box. Yes, Loose. Next game up is Popeye for the NES Loose. Anybody knows the history of Donkey Kong Arcade, understands that reference.
Mm-hmm.
Third is Donkey Kong Mini Arcade Loose.
Is that what is that? Is
It's
that
a little
like
it's a
machine?
handheld machine. Yep. Fourth one is Donkey Kong e-reader card Loose. And the fifth one is Blip Magazine #1. It's a comic, and it's the first comic appearance of Mario and Donkey Kong arcade game in comic form.
That's in price charting.
Yes, it is. And then I went into Internet Archive to actually read the comic.
What number
Nice.
is it again? Blip Magazine.
#1.
Issue 1 of Blip Magazine. Okay.
Yep. It's it was released by Marvel
$6,000.
Comics. It was released by Marvel Comics, and it's like basically
Yeah,
a love letter to the arcade scene.
Okay, that
So-
one's gonna be a wild card.
Yes, it's my first guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
Sam,
the
I'm
risk
sorry.
of getting completely obliterated on this magazine, because I have no idea if this is something people even collect or not, I'm just gonna say $87.
Wow. The year before I was born, or the year after I was born. 2, 6, 3. John, your guess.
I'm gonna go the opposite of Sam. I'm gonna say $870.
Yep. I'm splitting the difference here,
That
guys.
is
I'm at 400. Splitting the difference. So
And I'm guessing that this is going to be hard because Leonard isn't going to be able to
Yeah,
participate.
You just put
kinda
Leonard
took him
into
right
a
out.
seizure. Yeah, he has no idea what's going on.
put it out.
So you guys are welcome. And actually, though, I think the Ghost is going to take this one. The total is $323.26.
Man.
Ah,
I went up too. I should have just stayed.
well, so since we don't do this as a team, and they do this as a team,
Yeah.
unless there's another list, we lost.
Rampage wins.
Yeah. So breakdown: Donkey Kong NES Loose, $45.50.
Yeah.
Popeye NES Loose, $22.49. I really need to pick that one
I
up.
thought that'd be higher.
I do like that game. The Donkey Kong Mini Arcade is $170.52. I can't believe John doesn't already have that, or maybe he does.
Wait, the handheld is 170.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't think that would be much.
it's
Sheesh.
like a little
He
screen.
disappeared
it looks
to go
like
get it.
yeah. He probably does have it.
I
doesn't he?
actually don't have that one. I have Donkey Kong Jr.
Oh, it's that. Yes, that's what it is. Only the actual Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
So
So this one's just slightly newer than that one.
Yep. Donkey Kong e-reader card, $9.75, and Blip magazine #1, ungraded, $75.
Yeah, I went 200 on the magazine because I was like, it's Marvel, which means there are people that are crazy about that, and it's video games. So I figured with that crossover, and it's issue #1,
Yeah.
thought it'd be high.
I mean, that's an ungraded copy. I saw like the graded stuff was all in the 2, 3 plus,
no,
and I was like, I'm not messing with any of that.
that's all stupid.
So-
I was right on target until the magazine.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I have no idea, so I'm going to go all out.
Yep.
Because I pretty much knew what the cost of, I mean, I own all the other things but the magazine and the arcade, but I own that little arcade, so I know what they cost.
All right, do we want to do my other little game here first, since it's also
Yeah.
DK related, and
Let's
then we'll
do Shannon's game, and then Flightsy. I
Flightsy's.
saw your chat. We have two. He has 2 trivia questions. One of them relates to his article. One is about a past podcast episode. So that sounds cool.
Okay.
Probably do the article first and the past, just because that's how you have it listed. But we're gonna do Shannon first.
All right. So we're going to play a little game. This is actually just to give credit where credit's due. I listened to a podcast that does like general pop culture retro themed. And they were talking about the fact that Donkey Kong turned 75. So they played a little game called Who's Older? So I kind of took inspiration from that. So this is Who's Older, Donkey Kong or MTV?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Donkey Kong. MTV
Yeah.
was like 83, wasn't it?
Donkey Kong is older, but only by a few weeks. MTV
Okay.
also came out in
Ooh.
1981.
Oh, wow.
Next one. Who's older, Donkey Kong or the Sony Walkman?
Oh, Walkman.
Yeah, the Walkman.
I think.
I don't know. I think it might be Donkey Kong still.
It's actually the Walkman. Came out in 79.
Yeah, you had with cassettes in 70. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Walkman's like a brand. It's like
Your mom's a brand.
This is true.
Okay, who's older, Donkey Kong or Rubik's Cube?
Wait, I didn't think he meant the Sony Walkman brand. I thought he meant just like portable tape players.
No, I think he was talking about Sony Walkman.
Yeah, the Sony Walkman.
The Sony
Yeah.
Walkman.
I
Yeah,
guess it's
that's
so
what I was saying,
ubiquitous.
yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Band-Aid or Xerox, whatever.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
It
what
really
was the-
didn't. It really didn't take off until the 80s, but
Yeah.
it did first release in 79. All right, so who's older, Donkey Kong or Rubik's Cube?
I
I want to say Donkey Kong.
I'm gonna also say Donkey Kong.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Rubik's Cube.
It's close, but it is the Rubik's Cube, which came out in 1980. All right, who's older, Donkey Kong or Diet Coke?
Got me.
Diet Coke. I'm gonna say Diet Coke. I think.
Donkey Kong again. I got to go Donkey Kong. every
Donkey
time.
Kong. Donkey Kong.
It's Donkey Kong.
Oh,
Man.
Diet Coke came out in 82.
Really?
Who's
Nobody-
older?
Nobody cared about dieting in the 80s. Come on.
Yeah, but if there's a whole. Okay, fine. I have my own. Okay, it's fine. Whatever.
Who's older, Donkey Kong or the Commodore 64?
The Commodore 64.
Donkey Kong. No, John's right. Commodore 64.
Sure, Commodore 64.
It's actually Donkey Kong. Commodore
Oh.
64 released in 82, a year later.
Oh, my
Two.
word.
Oh.
Get out of
All right.
town.
I thought it was 80.
Donkey Kong or bottled ranch dressing?
I actually am really positive that it's ranch dressing on this one.
I would think so.
It has to be, right? I mean, what other format would ranch
Were they
dressing
just not?
be in?
Maybe it only came in jars until '83. You know,
Oh wait,
A bottle or okay.
he
He's
did
saying
Remember
specify
like a
bottle.
plastic bottle, like
He's
a
saying-
squeeze
No,
bottle?
I
No,
just
no,
mean
no,
like a
no.
bottle, like you would traditionally find like on a shelf. Okay.
here's where I think now we're getting tricky because bottled ranch dressing is different than how it was originally conceived, which is a packet that you would add to mayonnaise and you would make your own ranch
He's
dressing.
correct. Yes.
So that's how it was originally introduced, and then later it was like you don't have to mix it anymore. Here's ranch.
I gotta
dressing.
say that ranch dressing, that bottled ranch dressing has to be older, right?
I'm gonna go ranch
It's gotta be
dressing
the
as well,
70s.
but I think you're tricking us.
What do you think, Sam?
Donkey Kong.
It is actually Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Bottled
Oh, wow.
ranch dressing where you
Yeah.
didn't have to make it yourself.
Mhm.
Came out in '83.
The one time I didn't say Donkey Kong. It's not Donkey
All
Kong.
right. Donkey Kong or VHS in the US?
VHS in the US.
Yes, as a format.
So VHS and Betamax would have been
I think it's Donkey Kong.
80. Because before that,
Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is the
Yeah,
oldest.
I wanna say
Donkey
Donkey
Kong is
Kong.
eternal.
I want to say Donkey Kong. In
It's
there.
actually VHS.
God.
Back in
Oh.
1976.
76.
Yeah. I mean, nobody could afford them back then, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I mean, because rental stores didn't start up until later, so.
funny
okay,
you should
yeah.
say that.
Even the rental
Next
stores
one.
couldn't afford them.
Next one. Donkey Kong or Blockbuster? Who's
Yeah,
older?
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
That one's Donkey Kong.
No, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's got to be Donkey Kong.
It is Donkey Kong.
Yeah, because that
First
was like
Blockbuster opened in 1985.
Yeah.
And the last one.
It's sad. I'm older than Blockbuster. I aged further than Blockbuster.
Well, thankfully,
You
you survived
outlived
longer and
Blockbuster.
outlived it. So,
yeah,
all right. Last
we're
one.
almost the same age.
Donkey Kong or Any Way You Want It by Journey.
Goodness gracious.
I would
I
say
don't
Donkey
know.
Kong.
Donkey Kong.
That's the way you need it, any way you want it. Donkey Kong.
It's actually Any Way You Want It. Came out in 1980.
I don't know.
So that's a little game called Who's Older. I liked it.
Yeah, that
That's
was
I like
good.
making it
Hell yeah.
something different.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do one of those with like a game from the 2000s or something, like a 2002 game.
Yeah,
That'd be
That's,
cool.
Fun one.
that's cool. Yeah. Something from our era we were alive for. That's awesome. All right, so Flight C's got, how many do we get right? Were you keeping track of any of that? I feel like we did not.
Shoot,
keep
I was not. Yeah, I was not
We were.
No.
keeping track of it.
We would like flip flop, and it would be
Gotta
wrong
roll-
every
roll
time.
back
so.
the tapes.
Flight Suit with it.
Okay, Flightsy. I don't know how delayed chat is, but if you want to drop the first question on us in chat, we will go ahead and do it. We'll just mess around until we see it pop up. Yeah, I just learned that. What did I learn about ranch dressing? Just that it was like. Oh, there it is. Okay, good.
I mean, you can still buy the ranch packet.
You can.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
My daughter is obsessed with ranch dressing, so that was an honor of her. Because we looked it up the other day.
So Flightsy's trivia question number 1. During Summer Games Done Quick 2026 last Saturday, they debuted the first 120-star TAS. TAS? Anybody want to guess that acronym?
Tool assisted.
Tool assisted.
Speed run.
Yeah.
Okay, tool assisted speedrun for Super Mario 64 since 2012. Only 1 star's time was not improved compared to the 26 TAS. Which one was it? Lord.
I don't know that I could. It's probably like the very first one or something like that.
Tool assisted, which means they're doing a lot of like clipping and
Yeah.
and stuff
I'm gonna
like
go with the first one because there's probably like so much you can do to get through that introduction to get to
Well,
that first star. So
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna go
there's-
with the first one.
There's stars before you get to like that. There's stars in the overworld too
Yeah.
that you can get to through tool assist. So maybe it is the first one. I mean, honestly, but
It's probably because you can only go through that,
the first
you know,
one or the
mashing
last
the
one.
buttons so first.
The final fight with Bowser. I'm gonna say.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's not like time related. Like it would take the same amount of time no matter what.
Yeah. Or like it's impossible
Some-
to tool assist or something.
It's got to be one of the ones on Rainbow Cruise, right? Because you just have to
Oh,
ride
sure.
the
because
boat.
there's no way to speed it up.
Unless there's a way to warp to the end somehow.
There could be like he
With
does
the
that
tool
little
assisted stuff
does that little shimmy while he's bent over,
Yeah.
and he can do all kinds of things.
backwards up the stairs.
That's right.
Flightsy, drop the answer for us. I don't think any of us know enough about Mario 64 to be able to accurately guess, but some of us are saying the first one. We have a guess about. the Magic Carpet Ride. They create a series of inputs, then play them back to show the theoretical perfect run.
Perfect run,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that's interesting. Because that's the only level where you're writing something where it's not a lot of like
Well, it's yeah. I was trying
freedom.
to think of something that couldn't be impacted by time.
Yeah. The final
Final boss.
doesn't give you a real star. Well, that's good to know. I didn't remember it. Gives you a fake star. Express elevator, hurry up from wet dry world. Express elevator. Okay, so wet dry world is that weird one where it's like the water levels go up and down and there's
Yeah.
almost no theme to the world at all.
So my guess is that elevator only goes one speed no matter what you do, and there's no way to clip into
that
the
makes
area.
sense.
So you must just have to wait.
Cool. Yeah,
All
good
right.
to know. All right, question 2. Flightso. This one's about the podcast.
I think it's about a rhythm game.
games. I think
Yeah.
he means.
I think it's going to be about like Rhythm Heaven.
Relates to the podcast topic. Oh, see, I missed the last word of what he said.
That
so,
surely changes it, though.
Yeah, I should read more. I should not stop at the first line. Trivia question. Rhythm Heaven has many names in different regions over the years. How many non-North American names for Rhythm Heaven can you name? Rhythm Paradise.
Yep.
Rhythm Tengoku.
That's the first game, right?
Yeah.
That's the 2 that I can name. Anybody got another one? Rhythm Paradise is UK or is that Japan?
What? Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't think it would be.
Paradise is the That I think Rhythm Paradise is the European name, even to this day. Because I was seeing some content calling it Rhythm Paradise Groove.
I cannot think of another one for.
Yeah, I don't know what would they call it besides Heaven, Paradise.
We got Rhythm Down Under in Australia. We got
Rhythm Nirvana for the
Yeehaw Rhythm Time in Texas.
What would Mega Mix be in the other countries?
We got Rhythm A in Canada. What else? We got hey, I'm doing rhythm here in Italy, I don't know. In New York.
So in Australia it would be
I don't know.
Yeah. He doesn't say they have to be real. We could just make them up and just he said how many
can we name?
Yeah.
We can come up with new names.
Wait, I got one. In Mother Russia, Rhythm Heaven's You. So there's another one. In Antarctica, it's called Penguin Walking.
Penguin Walking.
Yeah, because that's what they
Claps for the seals or whatever.
In Atlantis, it's called. I don't know. I only have so many jokes for this.
Is he going to tell us all the names?
Without being.
I mean, at some point you have to like translate it too, because obviously you can come up with different words for heaven.
If this was Square Enix naming it, it would be like Final Fairy Round 2 R Special Edition.
Various rhythm.
Various rhythms.
Yeah. All right, Flightsy, let's I'm assuming you have some kind of list you're gonna paste to see how many are different, and we're gonna be amazed by how right I was about Canada and Australia. I had to stop because it started to get overtly racist in my head, so I was like, well, we're gonna just be done with the joke now. We don't want to go there.
I'm sure he has a good list.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
can't think there'd be that many different ones, but I could be surprised.
Like, we could totally be surprised. I don't know what it would be called.
I mean, there's only 4 games, right? 5 games?
Rhythm Tengoku, so I got that one. Rhythm Tengoku Gold, Rhythm Paradise, Rhythm World. Okay. Mina no Rhythm Tengoku. So some of these are just different games in those regions. Beat the Beat, Rhythm Paradise. Rhythm World Wii, Rhythm Tengoku the Best Plus. And he ran out of room.
That must be
there's
Mega
maybe
Mix.
another one. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So these are not just different. These are different names for all the different games.
Yeah, I
as
think he was
well.
just talking about what
Yeah.
the 5 or 6 games were called in the other regions.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I liked where we went with that. That was fun. Sweet. Well, that was fun. Thanks, Flightsy. It's good. I don't think anybody else has. Oh, Rhythm Paradise Mega Mix. Oh, right. What's almost the same as North American. Rhythm Sang, the Best Plus. Rhythm Heaven Miracle Stars, and Rhythm Heaven Paradise or Rhythm Paradise Groove. Good stuff. Yeah. So I think it basically boils down to Tengoku, Heaven, Paradise, right? For like the name itself.
Yeah, for
then it's just
Japan,
different, yeah.
US, UK.
Okay. No, there's no Rhythm Down Under. Too bad. All right. Well, that's that. Let's coming up next, we're gonna do our what are we talking about? Rhythm games, of course. OBS, because of Rhythm Heaven Groove. So stick around while I don't know. We're probably just gonna sit here because we got a live show to do also. But you're welcome to go get some water, go to the bathroom. I don't have to tell you what to do.
You didn't ask any of us if we have to go to the bathroom.
That's because we can't go to the bathroom
It's
anymore.
live.
We don't edit anymore.
You
We
could
just
go
sit
to-
here and take
You
it.
can only see any of us from the waist up.
Why does it cut off there now?
Oh, I stopped it. That way we could pause it or unpause it like when we come back.
Okay. Well, we can go.
Oh yeah, I
Fine.
didn't know if you wanted to. I didn't know if any of you guys needed to do anything. Yeah,
I do want to get more cake, actually.
You gonna cake it up?
I'm gonna get some cake.
Cake it up. I could make more coffee because I have my own coffee pot downstairs now. It's amazing.
Oh.
Good on water.
So I actually played some Glory of Heracles today.
Well, that's right.
Finally.
We were going to talk about that, weren't we?
Yeah, you gotta save that, man. We gotta.
Okay.
We can get to it on the way back.
We forgot we were going to talk about that.
Dan can tell us how he didn't play Fire Emblem and he just put it in an envelope back to me.
Because it's not real.
I played a
Still not
solid
real.
30 minutes of it.
Shadow Dragon's not real.
Did you even get to a single battle in 30
Yes,
minutes?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, it's fine. I don't care enough.
So who
It's
did you
fine.
kill? Because if that's that's the first Fire Emblem, you have to kill somebody in the first map.
I don't know, a bunch of soldiers or something.
He didn't
Okay.
make it through the first battle,
Oh,
probably.
okay.
What do you mean?
Unless
there's
Shadow-
there's the one battle where you go through the door and then you're like in the courtroom or whatever, and you kill the general or whatever.
Oh, that's okay. That's new from the. I'm thinking of the original or the re-release of the original.
I don't
They
know,
must have
guys.
added like a prologue.
I don't remember much.
Doesn't sound like it. Killed soldiers.
I'm sorry.
He did Fire
in,
Emblem
in,
things.
in another season of life where I have more time and less to play.
And Fallout doesn't exist.
Yeah, don't do it simultaneously with the release of a Fallout game. That's
You're gonna buy the new game, right?
the new game.
Yeah, Fortune's Weave.
Yeah. Yep. Day one.
Fallout Fortune's Weave.
Fallout Fortune's
Sounds
Weave.
like a great game.
I'll send Dan a copy of it. He can
I'll send it right back.
play another one. He can play 30 more minutes. I'll just send him every Fire Emblem. He can
I'll do
play enough
30
time
minutes
to
every
play a
day.
whole one.
It's just so long. Like
They are.
You know.
As opposed to a short game like Fallout.
Yeah, as opposed to a game that he's put over 100 hours into now.
but like things are happening in Fallout. It's not
You could have played like 5 Fire Emblem games by now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Fallout
Especially
has
early
shooting.
ones.
Fallout has shooting and guns.
You can use a bow to shoot in Fire Emblem.
A bow gun, even in some of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Ballistas, catapults,
Sounds great.
You could shoot magic at people.
magic. Yeah.
Fireballs.
Can we do the show?
I was just waiting for you to get done eating your cake. I was trying
No,
to
I'm
make-
not going to be done. I'm going to keep eating it. Just
Oh, you're just
go.
gonna eat it while you're hosting? Okay. That works.
I can do more than one thing.
Okay, we'll come back then.
Okay. And we're back, and we're gonna talk about rhythm games. Oh wait, no, we're not. We're gonna talk about what y'all played challenge-wise first, right?
And eat cake, apparently.
I'm gonna eat cake while y'all talk because I didn't play.
Because you didn't play your backlog. You played
I didn't play
Fallout.
that game. Okay, listen. In the time that you sent me that game, Star Fox came out, Fallout 4 came out on Switch, and those two games alone are too much. So
Which those are two games you've already played before.
I
though.
haven't played Fallout 4. I played 3.
Oh,
I'm
you played
happy
for
to
it.
let Dan take the heat for this because I barely played Glory of Heracles. I just played it today, but that's I just brought this up during the break, which is a shame because I actually think it's a pretty cool game.
Flightsy's saying I should play the original Fallout RPG.
But there's probably a factory
But
level.
there's probably a factory level.
Yeah,
There's a lot of factory levels in Fallout. I will
Yeah,
say.
there are a lot of factories.
I'm surprised I like this game at all.
Have you? I can't. There's probably a bunch of these, but in Fallout 4, I just remember like pretty early on, there's like a supermarket that I went in and just got destroyed by.
With all the
ghouls.
zombies? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Big time zombie supermarket.
Anyway, back to Glory of Heracles.
Yeah.
Before this becomes a
yeah.
Fallout.
So
podcast.
I started up again. Picked up my save file. It took me a while to figure out which direction I was moving on the map, but
Before Sam, can you just give me like a quick synopsis of like what this is?
Glory of Heracles was
What's it on?
originally it's on the DS.
Okay.
So the original series was made by Data East, and it was a very early RPG. This was the year after Dragon Quest.
Yes,
So this is when
right?
on the Famicom. It was never localized though. Somebody at Nintendo, I'm not actually sure who. I could probably look up who it was. It definitely had like a champion at Nintendo, like somebody at Nintendo who played it as a kid and like loved it and saw the opportunity to kind of revive it because the IP was sold off. So the DS game was a like reboot of the series that Nintendo published themselves. And yeah, it's
in Japan or in North America or
in everywhere. So this is
No
the
way.
DS game came out everywhere. Yeah, and it's like it got a sticker in Smash Bros. Brawl. I think that's the only like mention it gets
I didn't
as
get
a
a lot of
Nintendo
love.
IP. It didn't do particularly well, but it's a very competent game. It's a very it's pretty tutorial heavy, which I think is why I dropped it quickly at the beginning. But it's also kind of beginner friendly in a lot of ways. Because like every time like you get hit with a status effect, it'll be like, this is what this status effect does. And it's like, oh, well, I don't have to wonder.
That is nice, like compared to older games where it's like, why do I have a glowing skull over my head? What does this one mean?
Yeah.
What are these three waves?
And
Is
you
this
look
bacon?
up at, and then you pick up the instruction booklet and you're like, poison means that you are poisoned. And you're like, well, yeah, but like okay, does it go away at the end of the battle? Does it not? Does it do damage? Does it weaken my defense? What's
the first time that your Pokemon is poisoned in that you ever play Pokemon, and then you're like, oh, is my game broken? Why is everything
Am I having a
wavy?
seizure?
Your
Like, what
Charizard
is
passed
going on?
out.
Exactly.
Great.
Anyway, so I picked it back up. One thing that I want to mention, because I definitely know I got to this point before and I must have just not saved after. About an hour in, you get the opportunity to name your main character. He may or may not actually be Heracles. He has amnesia. He doesn't know. But then they're like, you can't call yourself Heracles. Everybody will want to pick a fight with you. So, come up with a alias. And then at this point, you have 3 main characters in your party. So one of them says, how about you call yourself Pit? And then the other guy
Wow.
says, that doesn't even sound Greek. So I just thought that was fun.
Oh, that's so good.
But yeah, I was kind of. It's interesting getting a little further in. The game has some quirks to its battle system, and one of them is that when enemies reach 0 HP, they stay on the field. So they're separated into 2 rows. But an enemy reaches 0 HP, its body basically stays on the field for a turn. And that can be really annoying because if you have like everybody attack the same enemy and he's already dead, you're just attacking the dead enemy now. But if you overkill an enemy, which usually happens when you attack the body after it's hit 0, if you do enough damage, you can overkill them from full health. You'll regain MP, which is pretty cool. So you can actually like use that to your advantage to kind of get by without ever needing items or anything, because you have healing magic and there's a bunch of ways to regain MP. But the game also does some interesting stuff with it. Like only once that body's gone does the back row move forward. And a lot of enemies can't attack from the back row. Some of them can, like magic and ranged attacks work from the back row, but other attacks just don't. And so then I got to another point where there's these skeleton enemies, and they, if they're just a body, they will revive at the end of the turn. So you either have to knock them out all at the same time, or you have to actually destroy the body after it goes down. So it actually uses that in some interesting ways, which is cool. I always like it when battle systems have some additional layer to them besides just pick whatever option does the most damage.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like
there are a lot of RPGs turn into that. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. It's so far been pretty easy. The game also likes to give you temporary party members a lot, which is kind of cool. Like, especially at the beginning, like right when you reach the first little like forest you have to get out of, you're not just your main character. Like, it gives you these 3, I think they're nymphs. They look like fairies, but I think because everything has to be Greek, they're called nymphs. And they're just there for that time. But it always gives you like a party, basically, which is cool. So there's like, so far I just got the 4th main party member, but there's even still this other guy who's just the captain of the ship we've been riding, who keeps showing up sometimes. So it's kind of interesting. It does a lot of fun stuff. It's a cool game. It feels, I guess because it's on the DS, maybe just graphically, but since it defaults to like an isometric overview when you're exploring, there are a lot of things about it that make it feel like an early PS1 RPG to me. And which is kind of interesting because it's on the DS and based on a Famicom game, but that's kind of like the middle point it kind of hits so far.
Nice. I'm gonna have to play this when I have it. Is this Bandai? Who developed it?
That's a good
double
question.
check. The DS. I have to find the. This is developed by Nintendo.
Oh wow!
Actually, is it? Hang on.
I don't know.
No, sorry. Published Nintendo, developers Payon.
Oh.
And Studio Seizensen.
Okay, so yeah, so it's probably defunct nowadays.
Or they moved on to other studios.
Well, I mean, they're still.
They got bought by Xbox.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
No. Jeez, not a Japanese studio.
So Payon's last released game was Klonoa Fantasy Reverie on the Switch. And
okay, so yeah, they're still relevant.
Windjammers 2 with Dotemu. I mean, they've done a lot of iOS and Android games as well, so
they were surviving. I don't know, Shannon, what were you finished up?
I did, yeah. I had done well, yeah, because I got 2 off my list because you, myself, and Sam were able to play Kirby and Magic Mirror.
Amazing.
Amazing Mirror. I do that every time. I'm sorry, Flightsy. I'm so sorry. I do that every time.
To be fair, the mirror is magical.
It is magical mirror. It's a magical mirror. And that was a good time. But I think that was definitely best played multiplayer. With one random Kirby who just shows up randomly with a random power up, and then immediately kills the rest of the Kirbys.
Yes.
So I got that off my list, and then I also was able to play through Ninja Turtles Radical Rescue for Game Boy. So I knocked 2 off my list, so I got to add a couple more.
Yeah, I'm still only about halfway through Grandia 2, so I don't have a lot of update.
Well, I want to know how Grandia 2. I have a vested interest in you liking it, so I want to know what.
Oh, I like
your
it.
thoughts are
It's
so far.
I like the battle system. It's I did not realize for a long time because it's before games are very heavily tutorialized. So like they kind of throw everything at you up front, and it's not like as you go. I did not realize that you could upgrade your spells and stuff individually using points. So I went through. I think I mentioned this before on it.
So you had a rough time for a minute there.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like super rough, but it was definitely rougher than it had to be. But yeah, I didn't level up any of my spells and stuff until probably 10 or 12 hours in. So I was essentially playing on hard mode for no reason.
Okay.
And then by the time I realized I had enough points. I had like 10,000 points or something. So I could upgrade all my spells like 3 or 4 levels for every character.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like, whoop, raise the floor of all my characters instantly. So then I was like, I think I'm over leveled now because I was like leveling to try to compensate for difficulty instead of raising the levels of my skills. So yeah, now I'm just kind of cruising, but the story is also kind of cool. Like I like the idea of you having, because I don't know that I haven't read on this story, but I'm assuming like you kind of get the idea that you have like a ticking time bomb in your party because one of your party members has been possessed, I guess.
Yeah.
So you got to figure that out.
Something
and
like
it
that.
basically plays as 2 characters at different times. So yeah, I'm still having fun. It's just I've been playing like Dan, Star Fox, not Fallout 4, but all kinds of other games at the same time. So it's been kind of the problem is it's not in my Switch 2 right now. It's in my other Switch. So like I just kind of pick that one up periodically to play here and there. I need to kind of move it over and just knock it out. And then we need to also replenish our backlog lists and put them out for vote again.
Yeah.
Here comes Splatoon Raiders. So
I also bought that. I
never
recommended.
ends.
I was trying to get enough people on there that we could play that as our game night co-op.
That might be a special thing because it's not a ton of people are getting it, and it's only 4-player.
Yeah.
Night, so
well, I was talking about for our game night that Shannon and Sam and Tim and I do. See if they wanted to pick it up. I think Shannon's the hard sell right now.
I'm the hardest sell.
He's not a Splatoon guy.
I'll replace Shannon. It's fine. I'll be in there. I'll
Get
be in
kicked
there.
out again.
Yes, I know, man.
Hey, I mean, he's kicking himself out at this point. I don't know.
All right, I can handle it. I'll tell you.
But yeah, no, I guess we could also kind of just hit a little bit. We did have our first game night, community game night last Saturday.
Oh yeah.
It went really good. We had probably time. I think we had at most 9 people, I think, counting Adam's kids hopped on and played Mario Kart with us.
Yeah.
We played for at least a couple hours of Mario Kart, and then whenever it started to die down, it was Sam and Shannon and I were leftovers. We played Dr. Mario for the N64, and we had a random flyby of Eric. Mr. Punk hopped in and randomly joined a match with us.
That was great.
Out of nowhere. We did figure out that Shannon was indeed still decent at
I'm still
Dr.
decent
Mario,
even
even
without
though he
cheating.
cheated last
accidentally
time.
cheated.
Well, how do you cheat at Dr. Mario?
I had the first player or the one player controlling everything can set what level everybody's at. I must have bumped something on the controller. I went down a couple of
He
levels.
bumped his handicap up.
Yeah,
and,
yes, and so I had like
Wow.
less
So
things
I
on the
think
screen or something like
I think
that.
Sam
We didn't notice for like 6 rounds
Mhm.
either. Like it was kind
Sam
of funny.
Sam, I, and the computer all had 24 viruses, and I think Shannon only had like 16.
16, and again,
we never
nobody noticed. We're
it.
like, oh my gosh, I'm kicking their butt.
Yeah, he was just like
Wow.
flying through it and just killing us.
But I did find out when I'm not accidentally cheating, I still hold my own. Although Sam is really getting good at it.
Yeah, Sam
It
was
takes a while for me
cleaned
to
up.
get up to speed. Actually, after that, I started playing the story mode, and it's so weird. This is from that period of time after Mario Land 3, Wario Land, where like Wario was like the future of Mario. Because there's a
Yeah.
whole second campaign for Wario in this game.
Right.
And the
That
final
is so
boss
weird.
is Rudy the Clown from Wario Land 2.
Wow.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah, I mean, this is right around that time. Like it all fits right in there. But yeah, I figured we could highlight the game night. We all had a good time. The next one is scheduled for. Let me look at the calendar. I don't know, how do you do that on the desktop? Anyway,
I have an update on something that we talked about last time I was on. I guess
August 8th.
too.
Yes, August 8th is the next one. It's just the second Saturday of the month, every month.
So the last episode I was on, I think it was 2 episodes ago. I wisely did not purchase the 4 Star Fox plushies from this website. And then between then and now, Nintendo's website went live with them, where they were only $20 a pop, free shipping.
You're welcome.
And so, I mean, at that point, it's like a steal, right? For 10-inch plushies for $80. What are you gonna, So they're currently pre-ordered.
Yeah, they're pre-ordered. They're not even like out right now.
No, they release in October.
Dan's pre-ordering plushies.
Yeah, there's pictures of them that people in Japan have them, and they look really, really nice. They're bigger than you think they are.
They're mocking you at their 10-inch plushies.
They are, and I had already pre-ordered them before I saw the images, and I was like, okay, glad I got my pre-order in. But all four of the guys, because I can't have just one.
Can't leave Slippy out.
Can't leave Peppy and Slippy out. You got to have the 4 teammates. So they're going to be sitting on my shelves this October.
Nintendo leaves them out. There's no Peppy. There's no Slippy amiibos.
I know. They didn't do any. You know what the amiibos do in Star Fox? Do you know what they do? They give you like a multiplayer banner. It's like the most boring. I mean, give me something. Give me like a paint job for my ship.
I thought it would unlock their faces for you to chat with.
You already do that. You have them by default.
It should just give you like the high powered lasers instantly or whatever.
Something cool. It's just an online banner, so I'm like, whatever.
Because I mean, there's plenty of times in that game, like especially playing on expert, and you're like trying to get a medal, and you get a little ways in, and you lose your powered up lasers, and you're like, well,
an extra boost
start all over again.
Yeah. Anyway,
Flightsy wants to know: aren't you glad you waited?
Yes, I am glad I waited. And I only have slight regrets at spending $80 on plushies, just barely. But it's too late now. So, what are you gonna do? They're gonna don my shelves and look pretty, and my kids are gonna play with them with limited availability and
Snippy, where's your head?
Control.
Complete supervision.
I may not let them. I may not. You know,
make sure they only play canon wise too. Like, don't be having them mix up with like GI Joes.
No, can't do that.
Or well, I guess they could play with Mario though now.
I also have a complete set of the old Jakks Pacific action figures. They made all 4 characters, and those figures are now like crazy expensive on eBay. I think I got them for like $20 a pop, complete in box, like a few years ago. Now
I
they're
thought you were
like
gonna say something different.
$100, like loose, like crazy. So I'm glad I have
Dan's
those.
like, I also have these puppets that I made out of socks when I was 12 years
I
old.
also, hi Dan, it's me, Fox. You're a great pilot. Every morning in the mirror, me and Sock Fox have a conversation.
Sock Fox.
Star Sock.
Fox and Socks.
Yeah, that's my favorite Dr. Seuss book, actually.
There you go.
Yep. Old Luke Duck licks lakes. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Fruit of the
Rhythm.
Lombardi.
Oh,
Slippy
man.
toes.
Slippy toes.
I think we're supposed to be talking about rhythm
Those
games.
rhythm games.
Yeah, no, we can skip that.
Star Fox is really a rhythm game when you think about it.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah, you
yeah.
get the groove.
A little bit. I guess we could just go around table and talk about some of our favorite rhythm games, and then just be done for the night because I'm already tired. So I don't know. I guess if I were to think about maybe my first introduction to rhythm games, gosh, probably DS with Elite Beat Agents and what's the other one? I don't remember the other one.
Rhythm Heaven.
No, I didn't. Yeah, well, yeah, but I didn't have Rhythm Heaven. I had a different one. I don't remember the name of it. Anyway, Elite Beat Agents was for sure because that was pretty early in the DS days, and Nintendo developed, and was fun as heck.
You never played DDR?
Oh no, I did do a bunch of DDR. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking like console stuff, but I did a ton of DDR in the arcade, like in high school and stuff.
I think he did. I mean, DDR goes all the way back to PS1, maybe PS2, early PS2.
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, I was just thinking about like my experiences, and I only really played it in the arcade.
Okay.
But yeah, you're totally right. That would have been it. And that didn't really come home until it was like DS and Guitar Hero and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And didn't even know what Rhythm Heaven was back then. Like I knew the game came out on DS, but it wasn't. I moved on at that point. And
You also just made me think of how funny it'd be if they released a DDR for the DS and you just use your fingers on the touch.
I mean, that was a thing. That was like a phone app. That they had a mobile version where you touch.
It
the
just
screen.
has the little squares, and you're
Yeah,
like,
you dance with your fingers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Flightsy's one is talking about his introduction to rhythm games was his mom buying Rhythm Heaven for the DS for him. So he was,
That's awesome.
she was a music teacher at the time. Oh, so that's cool. So it was kind of like an easy introduction. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, we're highlighting it. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
You can do stuff like that. Yeah, that's a great intro. That's excellent. And I also remember doing multiplayer Donkey Konga, which is more fun than it has any right to be. It's partially there is an element to it that's like ironic fun, where it's like, this is so stupid, but like you're also kind of secretly having fun, because of how like lame the track listing is. You're doing like a public domain classical songs and like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with your bongos with your friends, and you're
it's way more fun if you're not playing by yourself.
Yeah,
because then it's funny, you know. If you got this, just imagine being like 10 and you get this game for Christmas or something, and it's just you. Like that would have been a bad time.
Yeah, that's not good. But it's for sure, which is crazy because like then you have to buy multiple bongo controllers, which is bananas. But I guess at some point later on in the GameCube life, they couldn't give those things away, so you could probably get a couple for $5.
Didn't they make like some third-party ones as well?
Oh yeah, but they weren't as good.
They must not have. You don't see them ever.
No,
you always see just first-party bongos.
That shit went on clearance so fast, the bongos, so because they were so big and stores had to get rid of them.
Yeah.
I did have 4 at one point for sure. Not to be confused with Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, which is a legitimate platformer, combo-based platformer that you should play. That's not a rhythm game, but Donkey Konga, yeah. Yeah. So what about you guys? What was your introduction to the genre, as it were?
So, I've never been like a big rhythm game person. Even when I was a kid, I wasn't really all that interested in them. My brother-in-law played all the rhythm games. Like he was a big DDR guy. He's where I played Donkey Konga for the first time as well. Uh, I'd go over and play with at the time my wife girlfriend at the time, but we would play Donkey Konga together. And I am horrible at DDR. I have
Yeah.
no ability to take input from a screen and make my legs do any of that.
Mhm.
Like I don't know what it is. Guitar Hero I can do. Like I playing guitar and stuff like that is more natural, I guess, for probably for
Well,
anybody.
the problem with DDR is you're also having to balance.
Yes.
Like, if you watch the people who do it like really well, they're holding on to the bar the
Yeah, they're
whole
using
time.
the bar, the
Yeah,
rail.
they're not trying to like manage their own balance while doing this crazy footwork. They're
Yeah.
they're
You
being
almost have to
smarter
because
about it.
it's so
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
love how you
DDR
see on like in movies and TV shows, these people playing DDR and they're just like doing these amazing backflips and all this
my
other stuff. It's like
my
there's
favorite
no way.
my favorite one is Grandma's Boy when they're doing the break room DDR sesh.
I don't think I've seen that.
And uh it's I think it's what's his name? I can't even remember his name. It's Nick something. He's a comedian. But anyway,
Offerman?
no, it's not Offerman. Is it Schwartzen or I can't remember. Anyway, it's him and this other guy, and the other guy like busts out. The younger guy that works in the office is like showing up on DDR, and he expects that the other guy's not going to be able to do it because he's older. He gets up there and he just like goes crazy on the thing. He's like doing a spinneroonie on it and everything. And oh, that scene will always stand out. But yeah, no, and then also Guitar Hero was a big one that I played on the PS3. I didn't play early on. I didn't get it till it was wireless. And then Rock Band same time. It's kind of crazy that Rock Band and Guitar Hero were duking it out for so long there, and then they both just died like instantly.
Mm.
And I don't know what really killed it. I guess just offering a
Saturation.
new game, every
Saturation.
too often,
Pretty saturated. Like they were annualized and
which made
just-
no sense. They should have just made it's the one game that totally makes sense for a live service. Like there should
well,
be
they
one.
did. They did
There's
for a
one
while.
game. Well, yeah, but I think it was too little, too late. They had already sold so many of the other versions of it. But I mean, that's a game where you make one game that none of them ever looked like really great. They were all like okay looking,
Mm-hmm.
and then just sell music packs like forever. There's always new songs coming out.
Oh yeah, Rocksmith. Star Wars Dads in the chat is mentioning Rocksmith, which was more like actually teaching
tutorial.
you guitar.
Yeah.
If you wanted to learn real guitar, it also had a rhythm game element to it as well.
But it used a real guitar.
It used a real guitar you plugged into your Xbox. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Yep. With the special cable and everything, which is kind of crazy. Was that Ubisoft? I think that was Ubisoft or something. But
yeah, I can't remember who did Rocksmith.
That was a
they
cool.
Also, didn't they have a way to like use your own guitar?
Oh, the cable. Yeah, the cable just plugged into any guitar, and then
Okay.
the other end went into your Xbox.
But then, did they also sell like a Rocksmith guitar that was a real guitar?
There was a bundle. Yeah, there was a bundle with
Okay.
the game. It had like a Squire Telecaster or whatever, like whatever cheap guitar
Yeah.
they threw with it. But that was pretty cool. I thought that was a really cool idea to get kids to actually play guitar.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I guess last but not least, I did play Elite Beat Agents on DS. I have very little experience with Rhythm Heaven, but I did buy the new game. I have yet to open it and play it yet, but I plan on doing that soon because I would really like to get some of us together to play the multiplayer, the
RPG thing.
RPG thing would be
That
fun.
does look cool.
My kids and I did the multiplayer. We pretty much hit every multiplayer game at this point. And in the new game, at least, it's really great. All of the games are pretty unique the way that they throw multiplayer at you. Some of them are like, you're in your own lane, like you're running and you're in your own lane. You kind of just manage yourself. Some of them are basically co-op, like where you have to work together and hit the right notes. Otherwise, you're the whole team fails or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's one that's basically like Old Maid, where you have to like find two matching things, but the things that are
nice.
matching are rhythms. So it's like so hard because it's not like visual. It's like, oh, snap, 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 and then you like have to find that rhythm again. It's like you don't remember. That's not like an easy thing to like.
It would probably almost be
memorize.
easier to do if like you closed your eyes and just
Maybe
listened to it.
But especially in the later levels, it's impossible. I don't know. My 6-year-old can do that game very well, but none of us can, so I don't know. I think my favorite of the multiplayer games in Groove is probably the there's like the cat UFO game where like different aliens come by and you have to like use different buttons to deal with them in different ways. That one gets pretty tricky, but I think it's the most like satisfying. And the other one I like too is it's like a virus game, but they're going through a tube around a circle, and everybody, and like each player, one person's up, one's down, one's left, one's right. Everybody has a chance to hit the virus. And if you get it early, like great. If you get it late, you have to get a perfect hit in order to kill it in one shot. Otherwise, it takes like 2 or 3 people to actually kill it. So that's like a co-op game. That one's also really good. But we have a lot of fun with the multiplayer rhythm stuff. I haven't even done single player yet because we've only been doing the multiplayer. But yeah, kudos to the team for doing rad multiplayer stuff on that.
I just have to quick call out Bruce for Star Wars Dad's co-host there. He tried the demo of Rocksmith before its release at an outdoor heavy metal festival. And that is awesome. And I think we need to see that pick.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure.
I was as I was thinking, I was like, I don't know. I'm not really, I have zero rhythm. So I was like, I don't really have anything much to add. But then I started writing down some things. It's like, okay, I do have a little bit. My first introduction to a actual rhythm game, I suppose, would probably be Guitar Hero then. But I did I played some of the Beatles rock guitar.
That's a good one.
Beatles, and I think that's about the one that I spent the most time in. And even that I didn't spend a ton of time in. It was actually my brother-in-law had it. So and then I played Final Fantasy Rhythm Theater. What's it called?
Theater Rhythm.
Theater Rhythm, yes. I did play some of that, and it does help for me to at least have some same thing with the rock or Guitar Hero. For if I have some familiarity with the songs, that does help me out a little bit. Because otherwise I'm just really bad at these games. And I don't know if we can count it. There is the rhythm game inside Legend of Zelda. I think it's Oracle of Seasons where you're with the Goron.
Yeah,
I'm horrible at that, but there's a rhythm game in there. Beat Saber, which is for
Beat Saber's great.
Mm-hmm. It's about the only virtual reality game that I can actually do anymore without getting motion sickness for some reason. But that's a pretty good time. And can I count the Power Pad, which back in the NES days, because that was actually the best way to play the Power Pad games, was to get a good rhythm of back and forth with your hands instead of your feet. No, I can't count that one, I guess.
I don't know.
So it's funny that you mentioned Theater Rhythm because they actually had a Dragon Quest Theater Rhythm in Japan on 3DS.
I know. I probably would have bought the US version.
Well, one of these days, one of us needs to buy the Japanese one and just try it out because I think a lot of it is in English. But you'll have to have I think you'll have to have either a modded 3DS or a Japanese 3DS
Yeah.
because I think it's region locked still.
It is region locked, I imagine. So
that just gives you all the reason to buy the Dragon Quest Metal Slime 2DS XL.
yeah,
Hey.
it's dirt cheap.
Well,
I actually there might be a way for me to play it on my current 3DS anyway. We'll leave it at that.
3DS is long out of the spotlight, so that's okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. I don't have a whole lot, but yeah, what I have,
Actually-
it's not that I hate the games. I do like the games. I'm just not very good at the games, so I don't usually jump at the genre.
At the Switch launch, one of the launch games available was this rhythm game called Voez.
Yep.
Which is a touchscreen game, and I really fell in love with it at the time. I thought it was really, really fun, and I haven't really touched it since. But essentially, I mean, it's Guitar Hero, but the bottom of your screen is your guitar, and you have to like tap, in different areas and different lengths of time and stuff to the rhythm of the songs. Some really great songs as well. So that's another good one that I played a lot of. And then Guitar Hero. Played a ton of Guitar Hero, especially first and second one because I worked at a game store, so we would just kind of play Guitar Hero all day. DJ Hero as well. Did some of that, but yeah, and then the genre kind of like, you're right, the genre kind of like went downhill, or like there wasn't a lot there. I don't know, kind of a weird place to be. Rhythm
Sam,
games.
did you play any rhythm games?
More so recently. So the odd thing about me is I basically completely ignored DDR and Guitar Hero somehow. Like I knew they existed. I'm sure I played Guitar Hero somewhere once at a friend's house, but I was like, yeah, I don't like this. And I think really, as far as pure rhythm games goes, it was really Megamix for me, and it was kind of that last push to get it before the eShop closed. And I was like, well, this game doesn't even have a physical release over here. If I played the demo and I was like, I actually kind of like this. So, it's Nintendo first party, and why not? Let's get it before the eShop closes. And it wound up holding my attention for a lot longer than I expected. And I really liked it. So that was kind of cool. And I think since then, I've really gained an appreciation for rhythm elements in other games. I think as far as like pure rhythm games go, where that's like all you're doing, I still really like Rhythm Heaven, but that's kind of it. I do think I have one of the theater rhythm games on 3DS as well.
Oh yeah, the Square Enix.
But I've found that like I really like games like Crypt of the Necrodancer, especially
especially
Cadence of Hyrule. I think it's amazing because I got the original Crypt of the Necrodancer and it's fine, but Cadence of Hyrule is a completely other level of greatness, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's just because, I mean, yes, it's Zelda, but I won't say that about anything that just puts Zelda on it.
But the concept itself, I think, is really well.
Yeah.
Like actually, even on the original, I think it was really, really well done. And it was a lot harder on the first one.
Well, and even albeit it's hard to play it well this way, but even Mother 3 is partly a rhythm game.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You have that as a core element of the battle system, and it is even designed kind of with that in mind, to where like boss battles have their own music, not just because that's kind of like video game tradition, but because that actually makes the rhythm component of doing combos harder, because a lot of the boss tracks will have like tempo changes or time signature changes in them.
Right.
Even the ones that are like different, like there's a lot of them use that same the pig mask theme, but you know it'll get slower and faster and stuff like that. Granted, if you're playing on an emulator, which if you're playing the patch, you kind of have to emulate. Even with an FPGA system, it's kind of difficult to actually sync everything up.
It is hard.
I do find it works better on the Pocket than it did in the past. Just playing through like on a computer emulator.
Yeah.
But there's a couple others. There's also like the rhythm platformer type stuff. Like there's a game called Tadpole Treble. I think that was actually made by the guy who did the Brawl in the Family webcomic. I think I know we have some fans of that in the Discord. But it's like
I remember that one.
Yeah, you're a little tadpole that like moves around a staff by going up and down, but it's synced to rhythm. So every stage is like a song too. As well as I guess it still is, I guess, a rhythm game. There's a very interesting game I got on PC a while ago because I love games with weird control schemes. It's called One Hand Clapping, and you control the game with a microphone. So it's also conceptually like a platformer where you fly up and down, but you do it by singing. So when your voice goes higher, the character flies higher.
Yeah.
And you go lower, he goes lower. But for that reason too, it is synced to music, so it's got a rhythmic element as well.
Do you have any videos of you playing this game?
Nope.
You can find that.
Yeah, you just stream this, Sam.
Yeah.
That needs to be the next Monday.
That's the next one.
One hand clap stream.
Excellent.
You could do it. There's people who stream it. Yeah. So I mean, that's something I kind of and obviously there's also like the mini games inside of other games that are rhythm. That may have been maybe with the first one I remember really enjoying is probably the I think it was Kirby Triple Deluxe had DDD Drum Dash, and then it became its own game.
Yeah,
but that was a rhythm game as well.
All those 3DS games like had spin-off games that formed out of like mini games on the other games.
Love it.
Yeah, the thing, it's funny because I got Rhythm Heaven before the eShop closes. I'm kind of beating myself up on it, realizing now that I'd probably like it a lot. I did not manage to get Harmonite, which I probably would like a lot.
I think I passed on Harmonite because I didn't think that I would actually enjoy it as much. But it was definitely on the list of like games that you need to pick up before the eShop closes for a lot of people. So now you'll have to find it in other ways.
Other ways. Is it on Steam?
Plunder the Seas.
Is that on Steam?
No, this is a 3DS game, man.
Ugh.
Ain't no Steam
re-release. Re-release. We'll see. All right. Yeah, not a ton to say about the old rhythm game genre, but still a fun one. It's a good one. Anybody else got anything rhythmy to say? We can wrap this
I
up.
haven't played it, but I guess it's pretty relevant, or it was for a little while, but they re-released like a Guitar Hero element to Fortnite, right? For a while. Or maybe it's still a thing.
Is it like a rhythm game?
It's Guitar Hero, but you play it on
Epic.
Fortnite.
Epic bought the rights to it, did they?
Yeah, and they just added it to Fortnite. Like I come in one day and my son's playing it, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, it's like this Guitar Hero thing in Fortnite." And I was like, "Do you even know what Guitar Hero is?" He goes, "No, it's Fortnite." And I was like, "Never mind." And he's playing it on a controller, so I was like, "This is like sacrilege, man. You can't play Guitar Hero on a controller. Like, this is horrible. And then he's complaining about his hand cramping because he's like playing on expert where he's got to hit 5, buttons, face buttons. Sometimes you got to hold multiple face buttons at once to do the combos. He's like, it's worse than Kid Icarus controls.
Oh gosh.
Getting the claw from playing Guitar Hero on a controller.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I just thought it was worth mentioning. Guitar Hero didn't completely die. It just went to a different platform, I guess.
it died with epic death. All right. Well, I'm tired, so I'm cool to wrap it up here, unless anybody's got any other rhythm sayings.
We can. I didn't put anything in for community couch, but we did have a couple questions in the chat. Flightsy was asking
Okay.
if can you not flash cart the Mother 3 patch?
Yeah, why
Yes,
not?
you can. But my understanding is that with flashcards, you're still going to get some desync between the audio and inputs.
Yeah.
Bummer. Really?
And then he also confirmed that you are correct, Sam. The Tadpole treble was made by the Brawl and the Family Guy. And it says he's actually doing a Kickstarter for a Mega Man book right now.
Nice.
Mega Man book.
Okay. Sam perked up.
Apparently, Flightsy has a lot to say about Rhythm Heaven as well. So maybe that will be something he can write about in his next column.
Column, yeah, that'd be
for
great.
sure. We can have him on.
I guess Dan and I are the only ones who have been playing Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Yes, probably.
I technically rolled credits, but I'm not like even halfway through the game, so that's weird. After
Yeah,
you
and
clear Remix 6, they give you credits.
I want to dig into the single player for sure at some point. But, Fallout's going to fall out.
Flightsy also gave us a little bit of backstory to Rhythm Heaven. He says that the backstory for Rhythm Heaven is that Sunku looked at the rhythm games like Guitar Hero and thought it was weird that it was mainly visual cues. Rhythm Heaven is designed primarily around audio cues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they make that very clear because this isn't the only game to do this, but you do that first hoop trundling game, and the game actually tells you to try doing it with no audio cues, and it's like impossible. And they're like, yeah, you need some music to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And they're right. Guitar Hero, yeah. It totally makes sense. Thinking back and playing Guitar Hero, there is definitely like rhythm element to what you're doing, but you're not playing a rhythm instrument. You're playing like lead guitar mostly, which is not super dependent on whatever like
you're also
like
not
beat
taking
you're on.
not all of it is audio cues because you still have to know which fingers to press because it doesn't actually correlate to a string on the plastic guitar.
That too.
So like you can't close your eyes and just know which ones to play.
That too, but I just mean that like the guitar, unless you're on like the easiest mode, you're playing melodies, and so there's a bit of a disconnect between what you're doing melody wise and the actual rhythm of the song sometimes. So having actual rhythm cues for like in themes like Rhythm Heaven and stuff is very good.
Yeah, the interesting thing I've noticed playing Groove, and this is in line with my experience with Megamix as well, is that there's like within the games there's kind of the strict cues that it'll give you, like it'll start, there'll be something that happens, and then like on the count of 3 or on the on the like pa 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 or whatever it is, you hit the button. And then there's also the way it syncs up to the music. And I find depending on the game, I kind of have to focus on one thing or the other. Sometimes
Sure.
it becomes much easier. The interesting thing I've found is in the trial mode, sometimes I'm having a lot of trouble. And then as soon as they actually give me a song, it's like, okay, now it's like no problem. Like first try metal.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
of that's just figuring it out too.
We found that too with the tutorials with the kids, because some of the games were a lot harder than others for them. And we've found sometimes we'll just be like, you know what? Like, we don't want to have to beat the tutorial. Just skip it and we'll figure it out. And then they do fine. It's because they kind of like, they're forced to like continue keeping rhythm instead of like doing the same thing over and over again. They're more interested, I guess, in what's going on. So, yeah. Well, anywho.
Yeah, Flightsy says Rhythm Heaven usually shows credits after Remix 6 because after that the rest of the games are usually sequel games, which I did notice. I noticed the next game that unlocked was like Stop and Go and Stop 2. So it's a new song, but it's the same car thing, same mechanic,
Same game.
new track, and it's harder.
Okay, sweet. If you're playing Rhythm Heaven, we'd love to hear about your experience with it and what you like about it. And if you're not playing Rhythm Heaven, I recommend it. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's an easy $50 investment for your Switch, especially if you have
50 or is it 40?
It's it is 40. That's right.
Yeah.
That's a cheap one.
Yeah,
That's
nowadays.
No brainer. You can go get a physical cartridge for $40. Dang. Especially if you have people around who are down for some silly fun. That's a great one for multiplayer. So highly recommended. But on that, I think we're going to wrap it up. Get us some decent sleep tonight. So, thanks for listening to the RetroLogic podcast. We are proudly part of the Nintendo Dads family of podcasts. If you like what you hear, check me out on Blue Sky. Actually, you know what? They did the age verification thing on Blue Sky, and so I'm kind of like, am I even going to be on Blue Sky anymore? It's like a whole thing. I don't want them to have my personal information. So we'll see if I'm still on Blue Sky. If not, just go on Discord. You're also welcome to jump into our friendly and 100% non-toxic Discord community. The link to that is on our website. And you can find all the RetroLogic things, our Substack, and our other podcasts, and news and Discord links are on our website, which is retrologic.games. So, thanks for listening. Peace out.
Bye now.
Bye.
Good night.
My bed is right under this Donkey Kong head. So when I sleep and I look up, Donkey Kong's dead eyes staring at me from the ceiling.
Every night. He's watching over you.
Watching over you, yeah.
It's like an angel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Big furry angel.
Yeah.
It
That's
smells of bananas.
That whole thing is my Donkey Kong shelf.
Make sure you throw him a good birthday party.
I think you need.
That's what the cake was for, wasn't it?
That's
Donkey Kong's birthday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Banana cake.
Or did you just go buy a cake?
Yeah, I realized I'm a grown up and I don't have to wait to eat cake. I can just go eat it whenever I want. So
It's like I'll just go to the store and buy a cake.
I did.
It doesn't have to be anyone's birthday.
Yeah, but it's Donkey Kong's birthday.
But it's Donkey Kong's.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of weird that we just only have cake on birthdays, like for the most part,
like weddings
or celebration type situations.
You could have,
It's not
but
like
you have
ice
ice
cream.
cream. You have ice cream whenever the hell you want. But
I was gonna say,
cake
it's
is
not like
special.
ice cream.
Yeah, cupcakes. Just go get a cake.
Maybe it's just because there's enough birthdays in the family, and I usually attend all of them. But I feel like I eat cake pretty often.
That's true.
My mom loves to make cakes, so
Sam's like, I'm
she'll
caking
take
pretty
any
well.
excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this isn't even really cake. This is a parfait. This is like
Okay.
layers
Now that's
of yeah.
yes. Now that's top level right there.
So because I
That
don't
is
actually
S
like
tier.
I don't like cake that much. There is cake in the parfait, but
Right.
there's like stuff going on. It's
I'm
not
with you
just-
on that.
You probably get like wedding cake so
Yes.
often that you're probably like done with cake
I-
by the time you're.
Usually don't even eat the wedding cake anymore.
Flightsy says he'd like to vet all your
There's
cake
some.
top purchases.
I think to be clear though, I'm
It
talking
was on
about
clearance.
I'm talking about homemade cakes.
Homemade
You
cakes
know,
are good.
the ones you get at the store that are just like the actual cake part is nothing. Like it's dry and it's textured like a sponge. And
Agreed.
all the people who like that just like sugar. They just like licking the frosting.
Yeah.
Have you guys had like a real Black Forest cherry cake?
Oh yeah.
That's like that's like the best cake. It's so moist and like the flavor of the cherry is just like throughout. Like it's so good.
All right, that's something I'm gonna have to look into.
Yeah, I know. When I was in high school, my German teacher brought one from Germany,
Oh,
and it was like the real deal. It was so good.
goodness gracious.
All the ones around here are fakes, but they're still tasted pretty good.
We have a lot of German
Yeah, if you find a good
Heritage
German bakery around
here in
you,
Texas. So there's a lot of like German towns and stuff. So I bet
A lot
there's
in
I bet there's
Ohio
some
too,
authentic
especially
stuff out here.
Columbus.
Yeah, like we have like Pflugerville and all that. So
I'm sure you could find a good one there. Then
we're gonna ask around. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted. And
I don't know how you're gonna sleep. You just ate like half that cake, like
like
right
a
in front
baby,
of us.
man.
Eating puts me to sleep every time, man.
Yep. It's
Full
like
stomach.
y'all ever watch Always Sunny, Philadelphia?
Yeah,
This thing, it's my cat food. I just shove cat food in my mouth, and get a stomach ache, and go right to sleep.
oh gosh. All right, we can at least end the stream.
Bye, chat.
See you guys.
Sleep well.